Anuja Rajendra with BollyFit, and today I'm so excited to share with you a recipe that my kids love, my friends love. It's not easy to find those kinds of recipes. You just need 5 ingredients. You need, of course, the French beans. You need olive oil. You need mustard seeds, Urad Dal, and Amchoor Powder. And you can find all 3 of those at your local East Indian grocery store. So are you ready to cook a yummy and easy recipe that's perfect for those weeknight summer dinners, for those barbecues, and even those fancy get-togethers with friends and family? All right, let's cook it. Okay, so to cook our folier recipe, all you need to do is start off by cutting your green beans. I like to chop the ends off first, and then I cut them into small pieces like this. And I've tried this recipe with frozen green beans as well, where the pieces are already cut, the ends are off. It makes it a little bit quicker. Now, I have to tell you, my son does not like it that way. He feels like they're not crisp and they're a little bit more soggy. So I would love to know what your experience is if you decide to try this with frozen beans that are pre-cut. So I have friends who ask me for staple recipes that they can always count on. You know, like they don't want to think every single day about trying to have something new. And this is one of those staples in our family. So I call this recipe Priya's Folier because a really close friend of mine, Priya, gave me the recipe. She used to live close by and she's moved out of state. And Priya is one of those friends that you can count on no matter what, no matter how many miles separate you. She's one of those friends that is always looking out for you, for your best interest, and happy for you, for your successes. So every time I make this recipe, which is like once a week, I think of Priya. And I feel like it's a way to stay connected. Whenever you cook, you know, I invite you to think about where you got that recipe from, where we got the ideas from that form our days, that form our moments. And it allows us to go back to those moments in time, relive them, and let the positivity from those moments infuse an otherwise dreary afternoon or evening of cooking. So relaxing to line up the vegetables. So a great way to save time is to start to saute your masala, your flavors, while you're finishing cooking up your green beans. This is Urad Dal. I'm just putting in about a tablespoon, and these are mustard seeds. And same thing, about a tablespoon to taste. I always cook with what I call andaza. Say andaza means you kind of use your hunch, your feeling, and cook according to your taste. There's really no right or wrong. Putting in a few extra mustard seeds, a little bit less urad dal is not going to make a difference. So the mustard seeds are having a total party here. They're dancing. The urad dal is brown, and it's the perfect time to add our star ingredient, the folier. And we just stir it so we coat the beans with the oil. And just one more ingredient to go. We have our Amchoor powder. Amchoor is like a slightly spicy but more tangy mango powder. I'm not officially including salt as an ingredient because it's just kind of one of those things that you add to most cooked dishes. And this is something that you add according to taste. And I'm going to crank up the heat to medium-high. I'm going to put a lid on here and let it cook. Well, you have been cooking for about 15 minutes. I'm going to take a peek and see what's happening. Ooh, smells delicious. And can you hear those dancing beans? They're having a party in here. All right, I think it's time to taste test and see. Oh, it's going to be very hot inside. It's delicious. I know that my 11-year-old son is going to ask for more tanginess, so I'm going to beat him to it this time. I'm adding just a little bit more Amchoor powder here. And for that special optional ingredient for anyone who wants a little extra spice in their life, spice in their foods, we have lal mirch. Lal mirch is red chili powder, and you can find it at any Indian grocery store. And this is to taste. You don't even have to add this at all if you don't want. This is delicious without it, but I like a little bit of kick in my food. And if my kids see me adding this, they're going to get worried and they're going to say, oh my gosh, it's too spicy, I can't have it. But if they don't see me adding it and I sneak in a little bit, they're going to love it. Look how beautiful this looks. It's all dressed up and ready for your table. I can't wait for you to try Priya's Folier recipe, and I can't wait to hear your variations on it. So once you cook it, definitely leave a comment and let us know, what did you love? What did you do differently, and suggestions you have. So happy cooking, take a deep breath, enjoy those moments, and go get them.